And hey guys, it's me, your friendly neighborhood Pokemaniac, coming back at you with another thrilling episode of Pokemon HeartGold Nuzlocke, the very first on the channel. And well, the reason we picked HeartGold to do the Nuzlocke for is because my heart will be unfortunately breaking at least sometime within this series. And the last one, as you can see, we got Darunia the Cyndaquil, and we got our Pokedex, but we haven't gotten Pokeballs yet, so we have yet to actually start the Nuzlocke Challenge. So let us move right along, shall we? Maybe we can get things started. And oh, speak of the devil, and she shall appear before you. Oh, there you are. I'm just kidding. Lyra's the best girl. She defended us against the cops. Link, you can catch wild Pokemon with Pokeballs. Look, Lyra, as much as I appreciate everything you do for me, we already have a sensei, and her name is Dawn, alright? Follow me! Alright, and so we're going to go follow Lyra here into the, well, I guess we're not even going to follow her into the grass, and then she's going to hop around a little bit, do a little, that was absolutely uneducational in the fullest. I am actually worse off than when you started. Just like that. Huh? Was I too fast? No, you're too slow. Oh, I'll try again. Come this way. All right, so now we actually go into the grass with her so that we can encounter a ferocious Rattata. Oh my gosh, how will Lyra survive? All right, well, just going to send out Meryl here. And, well, I guess we may as well do a color commentary because we're not controlling this at all. As you can see on the DS touchscreen, they're showing you exactly what to do, as if, you know, we didn't have that whole you know, trip to Mr. Pokemon's house to figure out what all of these buttons do. Okay, its HP is down. It's ready for a Pokeball. All right, yep. No, please, take your time. It's not like we need to be anywhere. She's fully stocked, though. She's got herself 20 Pokeballs, so get in her balls, as it were. And 1, 2, 3. Oh, how impressive. Who would have thought that she would have caught a level 2 Rattata like that? Alright, fun fact, I'm pretty sure that Rattata can be shiny, which would be, honestly hilarious. See? Just like that. It's better to lower the target's HP more than I did, or make it sleep or something. Yeah, well, you almost made me sleep with that tutorial, Lyra. You can try all kinds of things to see what works. I'll give you these. Good luck. Oh, okay, whoa, okay. All right, everybody calm down, all right? The Nuzlocke suddenly started, all right? The atmosphere is totally different now, okay? Lyra has now given us the Pokeballs, and we're in the grass already, which is not fair, if you ask me. But now that we have the Pokedex and some Pokeballs, see ya! Bye, Lyra. And then she just abandons us here to ruin. All right, guys, like I just said, the Nuzlocke has officially started. Are you ready, Darunia? Oh, yeah, look at her. She's so ready for this. She's rolling around in the grass. Don't roll! They could trigger wild Pokemon encounters. All right, I guess we are fully healed, yes? No, we're not even healed up. Okay, there's nothing too threatening in Route 28 grass, so I'm going to proceed with caution to Cherry Grove. All right, and... Okay. Oh. Okay. Now, I mean, okay, good. Just get it out of the way, all right? I'm way too nervous for something that is not... for a level 2 Pidgey. Great. All right, so, guys, our first encounter on Route 28 is a Pidgey. And, Darunia, we're going to use Tackle, get that HP down. One of the other things that you have to look out for when, you know, leveling up your starter Pokemon is if they might get to a point where they could accidentally KO a wild Pokemon in this early on in levels. But we're gonna go chuck our Pokeballs, and hopefully this Pidgey will want to come with us. I mean, it's no Spearow, it's no Starly, but we have captured ourselves the Pidgey, and woo! All right, guys, so far nothing to worry about. This Nuzlocke has been easy peasy. Pokemon squeezy so far. And the tiny bird Pokemon, it usually hides in tall grass because it dislikes fighting. It protects itself by kicking up sand. All right, well, kick sand in my face. Tell you to go kick rocks. All right, and yes, of course, we're going to go give a nickname to Pidgey. And since it's a female Pidgey, I can think of no better fitting name Then Medley, you know, the bird girl, Rito. Is it the Rito tribe? Rito tribe from Wind Waker. So that worked out pretty well. And then we could take a peek over here at Medley. Let's see how she's doing. She's somewhat stubborn. You know what? I don't doubt that. Gentle-natured. I don't know what that means. Oh, good. Special defense. All right, cool. Whatever. But I was going to say we sure know how to choose them, but we literally don't choose them here in a Nuzlocke Challenge. So, all right. Now, I'm going to come back here to Route 46, I believe it was, or 48, one of those two. I'm going to go heal up real fast because I don't want to run into, like, a Pokemon that might be a little too much to handle. And, oh, okay, our apricorns are back because it has been a day since recording. So we're going to give the tree a shake it. And get ourselves a Gurn apricorn once again. All right, and not too... Yes, I know it's an apricorn tree. Get out of here. All right, so we're going to go heal up real quick, and then we're going to head back to Route 46, see if we can get ourselves a little Fanpy, because that would be dope. I know Fanpy is only like a 1% or like a 3% chance of spawning over there, but you know what? I like those odds. So we're going to go see if we can't grab one of those. I am a little worried about running into a Geodude. That could be potentially problematic, just considering we can't do a whole ton of damage to it. You know, it's not going to have any super effective moves, but it is worth noting that Geodude is strong against both of our team members right now. So that's something to consider. Oh, we get another Chiok, another Pidgey. Oh, this one's a level 4. Medley, why couldn't you have been on level 4? I'm not going to turn down a fight with a level 4 Pidgey. That might actually bump us up to level 9, which is even more security, which is going to be what I'm all about this game. Because I'm already, like, guys, we haven't even started anything. Like, there's literally hardly anything, like, there's no upcoming battles or anything like that I would be, like, particularly concerned about. And already I'm in, like, full defense panic mode. I don't often do Pokemon Nuzlocks, and this being my first one of the channel, again, I'm already attached to Darunia here. We will quit the series if Darunia... Okay, we're not going to quit the series if Darunia dies, but yeah, just know I will carry on, but I won't be happy about it, okay? All right. Oh, okay, moving up here. Again, I got to get that nervous energy out because, like, my goodness. All right, Route 46, here we go. We're going to go for an encounter. Again, we're going for that Fanpy, that nice and rare Fanpy. What's the sign say, actually? Mountain Road ahead. Yeah, thanks, Mountain Road. Take me home to the place I belong. Okay, first step, my goodness. Fanpy? No! Oh, it's a good bird! All right, finally. Okay, that's kind of cruel. There's nothing wrong with our little Medley here, but this is our route for encounter 46. We're just gonna chuck a Pokeball at it. Hopefully it comes along. Yeah, that nice and easy, just right there. Yeah, I wasn't expecting too much resistance, but I was worried about running into it headlong with a tackle because the thing's on level 2 still. Spearow, the tiny bird Pokemon. What was Pidgey's species? They're about the same. It flaps its short wings to flush out insects from tall grass. It then plucks them with its stubby beak. Okay, Pokedex throwing shade at poor old Spearow here. And yeah, of course we're going to give a nickname to Spearow here. Okay, I got it. No one freak out. All right, since we have Medley already, and since this Spearow is in fact a male, we are going to name him Revali from Breath of the Wild, which I am embarrassed to say I have not played as much Breath of the Wild as I would have liked in preparation for this Nuzlocke. But that's neither here nor there. We're going to continue onward. Let's go let's see what this guy has to say. He's just kind of chilling out here. What do you have to say for yourself? You should try a different route sometime. You never know what Pokemon you're going to get. Mama always said life was like a Nuzlocke. You never know what you're gonna get. All right, moving along. Enough Forrest Gump references. Those probably will not be the last Forrest Gump reference that I make. Just as a warning, to all you normies out there. Normies. Stellar movie. All right, Cherry Grove City, the scene of our past trauma. Well, I guess literally nearly every route and city we have been to so far has been a scene of our past trauma. All right, yes, I would love you to restore my Pokemon to full health, please. All right, and so with a hedgehog and 2 birds, we are going to continue ever onward on our Nuzlocke journey. We are going to swing by the Pokemon Mart real fast, though, because we definitely want to pick up some more Pokeballs, because you can never have too many of those, because if you can't reliably always get the Pokemon you want, and any Pokemon in like a normal playthrough that would normally get caught with no problem is going to give you more trouble than it is probably worth. So we're going to pick up 7 here, which is the majority of our life savings, unfortunately. Just starting out, and we are going to move along, because we have another route and another encounter. Now, something to go over real fast. So we're in Cherry Grove City right now. If we get a fishing rod, or we're able to surf, we can actually come and get an encounter here in Cherry Grove City, and that will be our Cherry Grove encounter. So it's not just the general routes that you can get encounters on. But moving right along, let's see what we run into here. Oh, and it's a Caterpie. How cute. All right, man, I feel like this thing's gonna be more fragile than my burbs were. Yeah, I still think it's probably a little too early to risk knocking out encounters. Regardless of how poor quality your encounter may seem, you never know. It might, it's that easy. It's that easy. It might end up coming in handy. And plus, I mean, honestly, if every capture went as smoothly as that, we wouldn't even have to run to the Pokemon Center every 2 seconds. All right, so with our Caterpie, the worm Pokemon, for protection, it releases a horrible ew. Okay, dang, why does the HeartGold Soul Silver Pokedex want to throw shade all the time? Yeah, we're going to give a nickname to our little Caterpie here. Now, because Caterpie will eventually evolve into Butterfree, which has wings, so it resembles a fairy. We're going to name it Navi. All right, Navi the Caterpie. You know what, that kind of fits. Wow, so we already have 4 members of our team. Yeah, so far, the Nuzlocke is going very, very well for us. All right, we're going to shake this apricorn tree and get ourselves another Gurn apricorn. Doing this very quietly as to avoid detection from, the apricorn guy in there. Actually, let's get through this patch of grass first before we start switch training, because now that we're back, these kids have finished up their intense battle. We can now proceed through the route, and we are going to have to switch train like our lives depend on it, because well, our lives may not depend on it, but our Pokemon's lives do depend on it.
I just lost, so I'm trying to find more Pokemon. Wait, you look weak. Come on, let's battle.
You don't know me too well, do we? All right, and now, because we have to, it's Youngster Joey, yep, you know him, you love him. Look, what a beautiful Rattata. I would say that is in the top percentage of Rattata. We are going to have to switch train. There's really no 2 ways about it. It's a little more difficult during a Nuzlocke challenge, and also because we are playing on set, there are going to be some Pokemon who are going to be taking some hits that we don't want to be taking hits, but that is the game we play in order to level up our Pokemon properly. Geez, stab quick attack already. Maybe we should have gotten a Rattata. Yeah. Thing is, though, we're going to be doing a lot of switch training, particularly early on, because we need to get some Pokemon up to snuff, basically, and we're not going to be getting ourselves the EXP share for a long time.
Oh, I'm out of Pokemon that can fight.
And we get 64 for winning. First of all, that's not a lot, kid. Cough it up. Secondly, is that a reference?
Okay, can I get your number? I'll ring you up to battle.
You know what? Sure. I'm not going to turn down Youngster Joey so he can call me and yap about his top percentage of Rattata.
I'll ring you whenever I get the urge to battle or talk about my rodent.
All right. And we can move along. Like I was saying, we're not going to be getting the EXP share. Probably, well, regardless, we're going to want to get the EXP share. Because if we happen to lose a team member and we have to replace them with someone who we've boxed pretty early on, we're definitely going to need the EXP share. But we don't get it until post Lake of Rage, which is kind of wild. We actually bring the Gyarados scale back to Mr. Pokemon over here to our right, and he will give us the XP share. But again, that's not until, like, geez, the 7th? Is it the 7th badge? I mean, I know the badges are kind of variable, and what... That was a lot of damage! We're going to switch out real quick. My goodness. I wasn't even paying attention. That's something else, too. You have to really... You got to lock in for these Nuzlocke challenges. I'll tell you what. We're going to go ahead and leverage a tackle against this arrogant pit. I will never complain about getting a critical hit, and that was because Darunia was getting revenge for poor little Rivali because he was being bullied. We are not going to be switching out into a level 4 Rattata, especially since we're below half health with our poor little Rivali. Tail Whip, not too concerned about it yet. Again, that's all. It's always the future. The Tail Whips initially never concerning until you get hit with a stab quick attack and it takes half your health and you're freaking out wondering why. All right, so we'll easily take down a Rattata. That one, unfortunately, was not in the top percentage of Rattata, if you ask me. Take that, Mikey. Well, that's strange. I won before. Yeah, well, I'm him. I mean, I'm not him. As in Youngster Joey. I'm him, as in the... Man, I gotta go to Pokemon Center, heal up. Frickin' Rigida. He forgot that I'm him. I'm Himulation. I am him Kardashian. Himbuck2. Himon and Pumbaa. I got my DNA test back. Turns out, I'm 100% Himalayan. Alright, moving right along. I did cut over to the Pokemon Center now. If I am cutting to go heal or something like that, I will never get into a Pokemon battle or avoid it as much as possible. Again, there's just some things that don't need to, be in the, video. Honestly, if anything should happen, then I'll let you guys know. And we absolutely ignored this poor girl. I'm not a trainer, but if you look one in the eyes, prepare to battle. Maybe prepare for trouble and make it double. All right, we're going to mosey our way on over here. Now, this looks like a bug catcher. This looks like someone who should be easy enough for Rivali to take down. Strictly because Rivali, in Spearo's infinite ways that they are better than Pidgeys, he has a flying-type move to start out with. And, oh, look at that back sprite. He's wearing a crown. Hey, you go off, King. All right. And, hey, not too bad. We have been blessed so frequently so far in this Nuzlocke challenge. So Rivali's going to take down his first opponent by himself. I'm so proud of the little guy. And he's going to grow to level 4 off of 33 experience. Mind you, I'm not complaining, but my goodness. All right, and another Caterpie to finish up, round out this bug catcher's team. It's your first bug catcher. I don't really know what you're expecting. My goodness. That is... Okay. I don't know if the Caterpie just has a different nature, but the last Caterpie took nearly, just half of its HP when we pecked at it. And that one, that was over 3/4, so a 1 level difference. It's, again, showing Spearo's superiority. You're too strong. 48? I know you have more lunch money than that, kid. Do not make me shake you down here in front of all these people. All right, we're going to be moving right along. And we hit Route 31 already. My goodness. Time flies when you're having fun, isn't it, little buddy? All right, and we are primed to catch ourselves another Pokemon. Now, there is... strategically, so we have Faulkner, we have Birdbrain coming up as our first gym leader. If you would like, it is not against the rules of a Nuzlocke, so if we run into a Bellsprout here... No, it's a Caterpie. So Species Clause is going to kick in, and we are going to... I was going to say we're going to ignore this thing, but I don't know. Level 4, that's some experience points I can't pass up for little Rivali here. We get tackled a few times. It's really no big deal. Again, Caterpies are not are not known for their offensive capabilities, honestly. Nice 30 EXP. Get up to level 5 and learn Leer. My goodness. Gonna leer at all the other Pokemon going by. Moving right along. Okay, not too bad. We did not hit anything else in that patch of grass. Get ourselves a Pot Ion over here. We also have Dark Cave, so we're gonna have 2 encounters really quick. As I was saying earlier, if we do run into a Bellsprout, we would be able to a Bellsprout. So, sorry, that's just when I was a kid. Okay, I played a lot of Pokemon Silver and Crystal, so all of these, I used to make noises when the Pokemon would pop up, just doing their cries based on what they sound like to me. So, don't judge me. You did you either did the same or you did something nearly as cringy. So don't judge me based on my actions as a youth. But we're gonna huck a Pokeball at this thing. I'm not expecting too much of an issue. Ugh, I had to open my big mouth. All right, we're gonna get hit with a Vine Whip again. I'm not concerned. It's a Bellsprout against our Spearow, so really it's not too much of a threat. Same thing too if I need to switch out to hit this thing with a move, because I'm worried Peck is going to kill this thing. But with Vine Whip, I am confident enough. Again, we can't waste Pokeballs. I'm confident enough to throw Medley out here to take a Vine Whip, because again, it won't be very effective. I'm expecting 3 HP. Not bad at all. Okay, and then we're going to tackle. Even with a crit, we're not dying. Even with a crit, we're not dying on this go round either. So we'll take one more Vine Whip, do one more tackle, and then we'll switch out into. I know I said we weren't dying from a crit, but seeing those numbers go down, it's still nerve-wracking. Now we'll switch out into Darunia, and then Darunia can take Vine Whips all day like it's nobody's business. So we will chuck another Pokeball at this bad boy. All right, yep, throw a Pokeball. This time we should be successful. Yes. You have escaped me the last time, Bellsprout. Or defied me for the last time, I should say. Just get in my balls. Yeah? Bro, you are a Bellsprout. You're not that important to me, okay? Like, bro, you are like our 4th Pokemon encounter, okay? In your early game, too. So, put that, take that into consideration when you're thinking about bursting out of a little Pokeball. You're not, thank you, my goodness, I was, see, when you verbally abuse Pokemon, it's just as good as a status condition. It'll increase their catch rate. Bellsprout, the flower Pokemon. Ugh. Look at that footprint, man. Even though its body is extremely skinny, it is blindingly fast when catching its prey. That's terrifying. And it's also 2'4". This thing is twice the size of both Rivali and Medley right now. So, and yes, of course, we're going to give a nickname to our little Bellsprout. I can think of no better name than, dude, where's Makar? We got Makar from Legend of Zelda Wind Waker sitting there. One of the sages sitting there right next to Medley. Which, speaking of, I believe a Pot Ion is in order for Medley here. I ain't taking no chances. We'll throw one on Rivali too, just because we have an abundance of them, so I'm not like super concerned. But with that, we have Rivali level 5. We're going to throw Darunia up front because our Dark Cave encounter could potentially be a Geodude, which I don't want Spearow out front for. Dark Cave. If a Pokemon could light it up, I'd explore it. All right, so light it up. I'm on fire. Like, quite literally, because we have Darunia. Actually, why can't we go into Dark Cave? Like, look. Well, I guess in this instance, this would be the extent of Darunia's light, and we run into a Pokemon without even trying. Dunsparce. Okay, it's a Geodude. All right, it's a weak Geodude. All right, rejoice. Not too bad. We are going to go ahead and hawk a Pokeball at it. So Geodude's going to be nice and helpful when it comes to Falkner's gym. So I'm not going to complain about having one. If we can manage to, get this thing into a Pokeball. Would have been hilarious. Like, I would have been all for the memes if we got ourselves a Dunsparce, but, easy come, easy go. All right, and, okay, yeah, go, like you need the defense, Geodude. Okay, real cool. Real cool there, buddy. We're going to hit it again. Again, I'm not super concerned. We can hit it with a couple more tackles. Particularly coming from Darunia. Being, again, like 7 levels above this Geodude, and we're still not doing a whole heck of a lot of damage. And, of course, the obligatory tackle missing, because this is 4th gen, not 5th gen. I have to get used to that. It's going to annoy me twice as much because I'm playing 5th gen at the same time, and it's just... I don't know what to tell you. Some games, they figured it out. Ah! Yeah, I wasn't concerned at all that Darunia got a crit there. Look, Darunia, I absolutely adore the eagerness and the willingness, the bloodlust within you, but we gotta catch these Pokemon, okay? Alright, so we got ourselves a Geodude. Not too bad at all. I can't see Geodude being super useful, particularly considering we can't really get it into a Golem. So up to Graveler. So I'm thinking probably around Chuck's gym. We might chuck it out or chuck him in the box. That's so cruel. All right, the rock Pokemon, 1'4". Great, you're about the size of a Spearow. Most people may not notice, but a closer look should reveal that there are many Geodude around. That's terrifying. The rocks are breathing. And of course, we're gonna give a nickname to Geodude. How about? I mean, I know technically, like, he's not a fire-type Pokemon, but he is a rock being, and Gorons are rock beings, basically. Well, they eat rocks. That's actually terrifying. That'd be like, oh, no, that's kind of cool, actually. I assume Geodudes don't have many natural predators in the Pokemon world, so having them in the Legend of Zelda world is interesting. It's like naming your kid Wolf or Tiger, or what else do people, what other animal names do they give kids? I don't know. Robin? Yeah, but that's not very intimidating. All right, well, I think overall we have our team's coming together pretty nicely. We have a decent variety. We got our fire types. We have two flying type Pokemon, so there's a little bit of redundancy in that nature, but it's not too bad, especially coming up on Sprout Tower. We got a Bug who's going to turn into Bug Flying, so I guess we're the... I was talking about Falkner being the bird brain. I guess we're the bird brains here. We got Makar, who's Grass Poison, which is great typing. And I was going to go over the Rocky trade. And speaking of Rocky, we have Darmani over here, who... My goodness, Darunia, you were cutting that very, very close. I'm so glad you did not accidentally kill our one encounter in Dark Cave.
I walked too far today looking for Pokemon. My feet hurt and I'm sleepy. If I were a wild Pokemon, I'd be easy to catch.
All right, I admire a dude who's bold enough to just take a nap outside. But right next to him, more importantly, we can shake the tree and get ourselves a Blook Apricorn. I kind of like how they kept the theming of, because in Gen 2, of course, the character limitations, you can only have so many letters in there, and so they abbreviated the colors for the Apricorns, and I'm glad they kept that here. They could have changed that, but they didn't, because they're cool. All right, we're going to throw Rivali up front because we're running into another bug catcher, and Rivali is so good at taking down bugs. I caught a bunch of Pokemon. Let me battle with you. Well, if you insist, I will give you the honor of battling against me, Wade. All right, Deadpool over here. All right, level 2 kit. My goodness. Rivali eats bigger bugs for you than breakfast. Probably quite literally. And, okay, jeez. I did not expect to be able to OHKO this early into the series, but here we are. Good. Yeah, okay. So far, I'm very thrilled with both Darunia and Revali. The others, give or take. I mean, granted, I haven't given them much of, a chance to prove themselves yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Another cater pie. Again, this is just such easy pickings for Revali. Easy peckins, I should say. I can't turn down the opportunity to just let him go nuts against bug catchers. He's also going to do really good in Sprout Tower if, should we want to throw him out there. Let him lead again for Sprout Tower. But then again, I suppose a good chunk of our team. So Medley, Revali, and Darunia are all really good at handling Sprout Tower. Did I win? No, you lost. Yeah, you're awesome. I like you. I look for Pokemon here every day. What happened to tall grass? I find all kinds of berries. If you like, I'll share some. Could I get your phone number? That's got to be an innuendo for something. But berries are very hard to come by here in the Johto region in Gen 4. So absolutely, we will register Bugcatcher Wade in our Poke Gear so that we'll battle him again and get berries from him. So not so bad, if you ask me. Not so bad, Bugcatcher Wade. And what do you have to say for yourself? Get over here, Four Eyes.
I found a good Pokemon in Dark Cave. I'm going to go raise it, take on Faulkner. He's the leader of Violet City's gym.
If it's a Geodude, yes, I know. I was mashing and then I clicked A again. I hate when I do that. If it was a Geodude, yes, I would tend to agree. And whoa! Rival jump scare? Not really rival. Girlfriend jump scare? I don't know.
I knew it was you, Link. How'd you get past me? Here's something neat for surprising me, Link.
She just gives us stuff too. Lyra, she's looking more and more like a keeper. Number one, she stepped up to us when the cops were hounding us for no good reason. Number two, she's just giving us a bunch of stuff every time we see her, so that's not too bad at all.
The VS recorder can record your Pokemon battles. I have to go now. I won't let you pass me again. Let's go, Meryl.
Which is the third Let's Go game alongside Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee that you never saw. Let's Go Pikablu. All right, moving right along, we have reached a Violet City. Ooh, listen to that music. It's jazzy.
We care about the traditional buildings around here. That's why even the Pokemart and Pokemon Center are painted a bit somberly to blend in.
Which is really nice. They're real nice details. Again, the glow up from Gen 2 to Gen 4. Oh, I can't even. What do you have to say about this, Revali? Oh, look how happy he is. Revali seems to be feeling great walking with you. Oh, good Revali. Hey, get away. Hey, lady, step away from the bird. He's a weapon of mass destruction, of mass bug destruction.
There have been reports of ghost Pokemon appearing in Sprout Tower. They say normal type Pokemon moves and no effect on them.
All right, that is a good piece of advice. And also something we want to be keenly aware of. We did not manage to snag ourselves a Rattata on previous routes, so there is a possibility of running into Rattata in Sprout Tower. But let's talk to Chardeberry. Chardeberry. Yeah, I trade a berry for a shard. If you bring me some shards, I will give you 3 berries, yeah? Yeah, I suppose. But we are going to go heal up real quick, and again, just the nice details on the... like, they're trying... Because that's true to real life, too. Like, there are certain... At least in America, there are zoning restrictions in some areas where local businesses actually have to, abide by color coding or color rulings, where some of those could be, you can't have too much garish colors because it's distracting or it clashes with the aesthetic of the town or city that it's in. So much like with this kind of maroon Pokemon Center top, or a lot of times some towns or districts or whatever, they actually restrict you. You can only use certain colors for your shop front, even if your logo is completely different. So you get some weird stuff like, blue McDonald's or, other fast food places in certain areas, which is pretty nifty. Now, you could come over here and trade yourself. I've been trying to get to this subject quite a few times now. It is totally legal within the Nuzlocke rules to trade away a Bellsprout to get Rocky here, the Onix, which is super handy for taking on Faulkner. If you really want to, that would count as your Violet City encounter. which is also different from the Sprout Tower encounters, which is pretty interesting to say the least. Before we do, however, we're going to swing by the Pokemon Mart. Again, I love that blue on top of the Mart. My goodness. We're going to buy a couple more Pokeballs because we are short once again because we had someone, Makar, who was a little arrogant when it comes to getting captured. Now, we do want to head down. Yeah, I guess we have to throw Darunia up front. My God. I feel so overwhelmed. Usually, I got these teams nice and planned out so that I can raise them to proper levels and get new ones as they come. But now, it's like literally managing. I have like 5 children and a toddler, Darunia, with me right now, and I'm just sitting here looking at the level disparity, and I'm freaking out because I'm not used to having these level disparities. Again, I don't Nuzlocke very often, so this is quite the experience I'm trying to manage in real time. And we get a yellow apricorn, which is how I answer the phone. Look, not all of them are going to be bangers, okay? All right, we come down here to Route 32, which we could also go over to Ruins of Alph if we really wanted to. I think I'll save that because we can get to different areas in Ruins of Alph where we can catch different Pokemon, which could be a little more useful. But here I would like to broach, I suppose, the grass here. We can't go down here without the badge from Violet City's gym, Faulkner, but if I'm not mistaken, there's a chance to find Mareep in here, which I would be absolutely thrilled to find. So with fingers crossed, we can get a Mareep, maybe a Rattata, and then it's just another Bellsprout. But it's on level 6. Oh, this might be a hot training spot here for some of our team members, particularly Medley and Rivali, I'm thinking. But we're going to once again get an encounter, and yes! Ooh! Okay, this really boosts my confidence up quite a bit. All right, we've got Mareep here, level 6. This is why I didn't want any of our birds up front. We're just gonna chuck a Pokeball at it initially, see if we can't get lucky here. As if I have Quick Balls on. Okay, all right. Nope. Heard you loud and clear, little Mareep. All right, she's gonna use Tackle again. I'm not too concerned about a Mareep. Honestly, in the wild, I would be concerned about a Mareep, on the team, whether it would die or not. But it is level 6, so these things are pretty bulky, so it's going to be able to take a tackle or two. Go ahead, use Growl. That does not. That I'm not even miffed about that because that means that I'm going to be doing. Ah! Darunia! Stop doing that! Like, okay, guys, you know a Nuzlocke ends when all of your Pokemon die? What happens if the trainer dies? I'm just wondering because I felt my heart seize up in that moment. Like I'm quite literally, when you get that like spike of adrenaline, like I feel it coursing through my veins right now. That was I'm awake right now. Don't get me wrong. Like that. Oh, good golly, Darunia. Oh, this Cyndaquil is going to be the death of me. Oh. All right, but that made it very easy to catch the Mareep, so maybe I'm the one who needs to lighten up a little bit and let Darunia just kind of handle these things. As you can see, it has the ability Static, which is also super useful. A bulky electric type with Static is going to come in handy so much. Oh. All right, Mareep, the wool Pokemon, very creative. If static electricity builds in its body, its fleece doubles in volume. Touching it will shock you. What a shocking Pokemon. Yes, we're going to give a nickname to the Mareep. Maroop. Okay, yeah, sure. I'm just still panicking. I'm going to go... give me a second to think up a good Legend of Zelda reference name for this. And to get my blood pressure down a little bit. Jeez, oh man. Oh, I got it. We're gonna name the little Mareep Malin or Malon, like the little ranch girl from Ocarina of Time. I think it fits, you know? Sheep, she is soft, cute. I think it fits. All right, and that is our 7th Pokemon already. My goodness. And all right, guys, place your bets. What do you think he's calling about? Link, howdy. Howdy. Are you like trying out different like greetings? Like howdy? I don't know, you could do better. It's Joey. How are you? You know what? I nearly suffered a heart attack, but other than that, doing pretty good. Oh yeah, I took down a Caterpie in the wild the other day. I'm so proud of you, buddy. It was a cakewalk. Well, I guess it can't be helped, us being so tough. All right, later. Thanks. All right, so that's just kind of the nonsense you're going to be dealing with. We're going to encounter another wild Pokemon. My goodness, this place is teeming with them. And, okay, I wouldn't have been upset with a Rattata. Number one, normal types in general are not bad for Nuzlocks. Anything that has an immunity, like an immunity to ghosts, is not bad in my book. And also, it would have set us up incredibly well for Sprout Tower because I'm going to be waiting until nighttime to be entering Sprout Tower. Before entering Sprout Tower and claiming a Pokemon, because we're going to try to go for Ghastly as opposed to a Rattata. Again, I'm not going to be like super upset if I don't get a Ghastly, but I much prefer getting a Ghastly than a Rattata, just saying. We are also going to shuffle our team around just a little bit. So we're going to access someone's PC. Boy, it's a mystery who. Bill. Move some Pokemon around. We're going to go grab Malin. Oh my gosh. I'm not... You know what? Like, I nickname all of my Pokemon all the time, but they're not kidding. Nicknaming your Pokemon like gets you way more attached to them. It's absolutely I wanted to say actually and absolutely. It's positively charged, positively absurd. And a timid Mareep. That is banging if I'm not mistaken. Oh man. Decisions. We got two. We got two flying types. So my instinct is to take Medley out, but I don't know. I don't see us using poor Caterpie in the near future. Poor Navi over here. It's not strong enough overall. I can't. Actually, hang on. So, planning things out, I have to stop. I have to put my bias away, and because I like Medley a lot as a character from Legend of Zelda, so let's put my biases down a little bit. We're gonna move some Pokemon around. So Butterfree can actually learn the powder moves, which is going to be, I think, infinitely more useful than doubling up on a flying type Pokemon, normal flying type to be specific. So we are actually going to keep Navi here. I think she could come in handy. Then again, if Makar learns some powder moves, we can get a little more flexibility. But until then, we're gonna keep Caterpie around, little Navi, so we can.
Hey, listen.
All right. And with that, guys, I will catch you when it is nighttime so we can go, explore the Sprout Tower and hopefully nab ourselves a Ghastly. Look at that, just like magic, huh? And, oh, look at Violet City at night. Oh, it looks so beautiful. Oh, the lanterns. Guys, it's the little things. It's the little things. It's so good. This really does encourage me to play at nighttime using a real-time clock. Again, with current games like Scarlet and Violet, they have their own day-night cycle, which means you can actually get the aesthetics, or you can get certain Pokemon at different times without actually having to physically play at different times, which isn't bad at all. So I guess I can't begrudge them too much for it. But sorry, I'm just really thinking of who I want to have up front. We don't really have any moves that will affect a Ghastly, so we're probably just gonna have to. We're just gonna kind of I almost said raw ball it, which I don't think that's what I want to say. We just might have to chuck Pokeballs at the Ghastly until it submits. So we're gonna buy 2 more. Again, half of the savings that we have left. My goodness, we are already quite in a pickle. But I am not missing out an opportunity to catch a certain Pokemon. So, and more weird people in alleys. What do you have to say for yourself?
Oh, bonjour. You are a trainer?
Oh, battle gym leader, when you did?
No, we haven't done those things yet.
Oh, is that so? Then study, shall you? Follow me?
All right, and whoa, easy there, bud. My goodness, chill. Hey, slow down. Oh my golly.
Here, teacher I am. Good it is to study here.
All right, well, I guess Violet City's a little very multicultural, if you ask me. But I'm not following that spinning gentleman into the trainer school. There's nothing in there that we need or that we don't already know. That really bothers him. He's fast too. Like that. I swear, some Pokemon NPCs could qualify as SCPs. The NPC SCP, I suppose. Come on, I know there's an item around here somewhere. Come on, I see the speedrunners pick it up sometimes. Where are you? You're around here somewhere. I know you are. Dowsing machine? I don't need no stinking dowsing machine. Come on. Where are you? Out of the way, kid. I'm doing something important. We are literally just moving and clicking A. Come on. I know it's around here somewhere. Where is it? Darunia, could you sniff it out? Be a little useful for once in your life? I'm sorry, Darunia. That was misplaced anger. Okay, I know there's an item around here somewhere. Okay, what do you have to say?
Did you know that Pokegear allows you to put marks and bows on its map?
Oh, that's actually pretty nice. My mom won't let me. You know what? That's a good mother, to be honest. Children don't need... that... I knew it was around here somewhere. Children don't need Pokegears this early in life. So, really, just leads to more problems than it solves. And I suppose, well, now's as good a time as any to enter the Sprout Tower and see if we can't catch ourselves a Ghastly. But for real, though, what? Yeah, no, I'm just going to chuck Pokeballs at it. Oh, this sound is so nostalgic. Oh, you guys have... Oh, I want to say you guys have no idea, but a lot of you probably do have a good idea now. Whether it was the original, like Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal, or at this point, Heart Gold and Soul Silver, like this is some nostalgic sound. Like you didn't hear soundtracks like this, particularly on like the Game Boy. Like, man.
A Bellsprout over 100 feet tall. People say that it became a middle of the pillar here.
Oh, okay, lady. Yeah. Yeah. Bellsprout with like, I don't know, nails in him. Like, look at that. That's clearly girded, or it's a girder. I don't know the construction terms, but that's neither here nor there. But as you can see, that this tower does in fact sway back and forth. Now, in like. Japan has always suffered from earthquakes from time immemorial. Sorry, guys. My goodness, my throat doing a lot of talking. But Japan has always suffered earthquakes since the dawn of time, and even back in the day, yes, it's a Ghastly. Even back in the day, they had like earthquake-proof, quote unquote, building practices. One of them was to basically allow their temples and buildings to sway when necessary, so that they had a little bit of give, so that when an earthquake would happen, rigid structures would, shake and then fall over, whereas a structure that had a little bit of give, it actually had the possibility to, stay standing after an earthquake. So just little neat fun facts for you. And again, one of the reasons why these games are, so charming is they're sometimes they're very true to real life, which is why I think Pokemon in general is such a good IP, because it's like that was the easiest catch of my life. Thank you, Ghastly. Whew. All right, glad that happened. All right, and we got ourselves a Ghastly. Not too shabby, Ghost Poison type. 4'3". This thing is huge. With its gas-like body, it can sneak into any place it desires. However, it can be blown away by the wind. Oh, okay, so if you ever run into a wild Ghastly and you don't have any Pokemon with you, just get a blow on it a couple of times. Yes, we're going to give a nickname to Ghastly. So, it is a male Ghastly, so that's interesting. Let me think a little bit. Alrighty, I've come up with the perfect nickname for a male Ghastly. He seems a little mischievous, so we are going to, maybe even a little prone to the dark side. So, we are going to name him Girahim, because I am him. They done forgot. Okay, so Girahim. The pivotal, well, I guess one of the main bad guys from Skyward Sword, which I know that game gets a lot of flack, but I really enjoy it. I can't help myself. That game's just so much fun. All right, so we are going to run back real quick. We're going to pick up Girahim from the PC, hit the PC in the PC, and we are going to continue onward through Sprout Tower. So, yes, let's boot up the PC. All right, let's move some Pokemon around. Grab ourselves Girahim. Now the question is, who do we replace? I think at this point now I'm going to replace poor little Navi over here, just because I think Girahim's going to be a little more useful. Again, temporarily, I can't really... Girahim's going to suffer the same issue that, poor Darmani over here is and we're not going to be able to get him to his, final form, basically. And, getting quirky nature. But he does have Hypnosis and Spite, so that sounds like Girahim, all right. But yeah, so far, I think this team composition's looking pretty good. I'm more confident in this team than I was when this episode started, I'll tell you that much. Let's heal up real quick, and then... Does that guy have sideburns over there next to the PC? All right, that's okay. I'm tempted. That's a unique sprite NPC with funny hair. So we're gonna go talk to him. He might be important. He's named. My goodness, he must be important. Hello! I should be a familiar face to every Pokemon fan. I'm from the TV show, The Show Me Show. I'm Primo, the big brother. Today, would you, one of my fans, tell me what you think of me? Oh, buddy. I'll tell you what I think of you. Give me a sec. Yeah, I think you're a drooling old man, Primo. Oh, my. Is that how you feel about me? Uh-oh, maybe we were a little too harsh on him. I never thought of it that way before. By the way, how do you like the way I'm so exciting and fun? Like school on Saturday, baby. No class. Yes, that's my answer. Truly? Oh, that gives me all new energy so I can work even harder. Great feedback. It'll help me a lot. Thank you for your continued support. I guess nothing gets the gets our man Primo down. That's for certain. Oh, but with that, guys, I think we have done quite a bit in this previous episode, and we've gotten a pretty solid-looking team here already. With Darunia, Rivali, Malon, Makar, Darmani, and Girahim. I think we're set up pretty well. We got a nice diverse team with a bunch of different types and attributes and whatnot going on. So, so far, I'm not too worried. But in the next episode, we'll see how long that lasts. Because in the next episode, we'll take on our first challenges of the run. Truly, that being the Sprout Tower and, of course, the Violet City Gym to go for our very first gym badge. So we got some preparation to do for those. And it's pretty cool. Looks like I got some cool spiky hair blowing in the breeze with Darunia behind us like that. But with that, guys, if you liked your shot, go ahead and smash that subscribe button, like, dislike, whatever you're feeling like. And until next time, we will catch you later. Go ahead and say something to the nice people again, Darunia. Your Pokemon is looking around restlessly for something. Yo, what? What? Another wild Pokemon to almost kill and give me a heart attack? All right, buddy. My goodness.
A shake it, shake it, shake it. A shake it, shake it, shake it. A like it, like it, like it. Subscribe-y, IB. A shake it, shake it, shake it. A shake it, shake it, shake it. A shake it, shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it.